Imagine a world with no coins in your pocket, just sacks of grain or bolts of cloth, hauled to market and haggled over, weighed by eye and argued over with every trader you meet. That's how almost the entire ancient world did business. But 2,600 years ago, in a small kingdom in Western Asia Minor, someone solved that problem in a way that would change human civilization forever. The kingdom was called Lydia, and it was there that the world's first coin was born. Lydia's capital was the city of Sardis, and running beside it was a river called the Captivus. According to legend, its waters turned to gold after King Midas washed away his cursed golden touch in its current. The story is a myth, of course, but it holds a grain of truth. The Captivus really did carry a natural alloy of gold and silver, which the Greeks called electrum. Tiny flecks of the metal settled on the riverbed, and for generations the Lydians sifted the sand to collect them, much like prospectors panning for gold centuries later. Electrum was valuable, but frustratingly unreliable. Its gold content could swing anywhere from 5 to 90%, with no way to tell just by looking. Every transaction meant weighing a lump of metal and hoping the seller wasn't cheating you. The kings of Lydia found a solution. They began striking standardized lumps of electrum, all the same weight, and stamping them with a royal seal, the head of a lion, emblem of the ruling Mermnad dynasty. That stamp was a guarantee. The state was vouching for the weight and purity of the metal in your hand. Historians believe the very first of these coins appeared under one of Croesus's predecessors, likely his father, King Alyattes. It was Croesus, though, who truly made Lydia's name legendary. He came to the throne around 560 BC, inheriting not just a kingdom, but the gold-bearing sands of the Captivus, and he turned that inheritance into almost unimaginable wealth. It's his name that gave us the phrase, rich as Croesus, still used today. The Greek historian Herodotus credited the Lydians as the first people to strike coins of gold and silver. Croesus took the idea further. Instead of relying on unpredictable electrum, he ordered coins struck in pure gold and pure silver separately, each with a fixed weight and purity. That was the birth of the world's first bimetallic currency system, the direct ancestor of every coin minted since. The idea spread fast because it was brilliant. No more weighing, no more biting metal to test it. A glance at the royal stamp was proof enough. Trade accelerated. Merchants from Greece, Persia, and Egypt flocked to Sardis, and the concept of the struck coin rippled outward across the Mediterranean. Greek city-states adopted it, then the rising Persian Empire did too, and within a few decades coins were being minted from Asia Minor all the way to Sicily. Croesus's own story ended in tragedy. Confident in his wealth and power, he decided to challenge the rising might of Persia under Cyrus the Great. According to legend, he asked the oracle at Delphi whether he should go to war, and received a famous answer. If Croesus crossed the river Halys, he would destroy a great empire. Croesus assumed the oracle meant Persia. The oracle wasn't wrong. The empire he destroyed just turned out to be his own. In 546 BC, Sardis fell, and the kingdom of Lydia vanished from the map. But the coins that Croesus and his predecessors gave the world never vanished. The Persians inherited the idea, and after them the Greeks and Romans, the notion of money as a guarantee backed by the state. And every time you pull a coin from your pocket today, you're holding a distant echo of that alloy of gold and silver, a small river once carried down from the mountains of Asia Minor.